In this video we're going to be looking at how we draw a field boundary. We'll show you how to create a new field name, how to draw and edit the new field boundary, and then saving that boundary in the management tree. To manually draw a boundary of a field that I may have purchased, so for example if I have bought this field to add to my farm, the first thing that we need to do is go into setup and to fields, and we need to manually add the field name. So I'm just going to call it new field 21. We've added that, and then we go to draw. And as we've got our management tree in here already, it becomes a lot easier. If you don't have a previous point, any sort of fields that you have, or yield data or application data, and it's a brand new area, you can put a postcode in and then navigate to that particular area. However, what we've got here, and I move that by holding the left mouse key down, I'm zooming in a little bit so it enables me to see the field as best as I possibly can. We look in the bottom right hand corner, I've got the stop drawing, so it is in drawing mode, and what I'm going to do is I left mouse click in the position that I want to put my boundaries. In this instance I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail, I will do that in a minute. So I'm roughly going around the outside of the field up to where I bought it, and when I get to the end we see that the pointer changes shape to a thumb. I click on that and it now goes green, so that indicates that I've finished and completed my field boundary. I'm going to click stop drawing now, and I'm going to navigate in and hold the left mouse click down, and I can use the zoom key on my mouse as well if I've got one. And if I want to add any extra points, so there's an area here that I want to go around, I just click a particular point, on the boundary, or if I grab a point from there and move it, then we'll get another point that's come in here, so I'll click that one again to be able to move and navigate my points. I've got another one added there. If I right mouse click I can delete the shape, which is not what I want to do, so I have to be careful on how I manage these points. We've got some others that have now been included, so I will move that point to there, bring this one back down, so it just takes a little bit of getting used to. As soon as we start getting some points in, the resolution becomes a lot better, and I can slide those points along the headland as well. And here I'll move the point down, and so you will navigate around the whole of the field, and I can move the points in, and if I hold my left mouse click down I can zoom it into a much better area. Whilst this is good, and this is exactly what we'll need to be able to view yield data if it comes in, if we hadn't got a boundary around this particular field for whatever reason, it is still much more accurate to be able to go and do these boundaries by driving them. And so it is a bit fiddly, but this is what we have to do if we don't have any boundaries around us from there. So hopefully you've got the idea of how we do it. It does take a little bit of practice to do it, and then as soon as you're finished, you click done. Can have another look in there that the boundary is where we want it to be. I'll click save, and now that boundary will be added. I'll close the window. When I go in there, it is called new field 21, and so we have now added a new field boundary to our management tree.